I was watching Robert Schuller this morning on YouTube on my television. See, let's put my TV, I got my computer here, got my TV over there. And I got tired of watching Robert Schuller. So let's watch something else. It's kind of like in the background while I'm doing something else. I said, okay, what else can I watch? I was thinking about it. I said, wait a minute, what about debt? What does YouTube have to say about debt? D-E-B-T. So I clicked in on YouTube on the keyboard, D-E-B-T. And what comes up? Old Dave Ramsey, the cut it in two credit card guy. He's always telling people, take those credit cards and cut it in two. So I was listening to him and I got an idea. I says, you know what? As I got my own idea for how to get out of debt. And it's using a method that I've been preaching in my videos about weight loss. And that's the cut it in half diet, which I know works because that's exactly what I use when I get back from a trip and I put on 5 to 8 pounds from gorging myself on the road. And then I come back and I do the cut it in half diet, which is whatever I normally eat, I just cut it in half. And it works. After a while, I'm down to my ideal weight and I'm ready for another trip. So I said, you know what? Let's apply the cut it in half diet to the cut it in half debt method. And that's it. That's taking whatever expenses you have that are not fixed. Well, fixed being like a rent payment, a mortgage payment, a car payment, insurance payment. Those are fixed. You can't do anything about it. Well, let's take all the other expenses you have. I guess you call them discretionary expenses. Cut them in half. You go out to dinner 3 nights a week. Cut it in half. Go out to dinner once a week. You like your cable TV. Call up the cable company and say you want to cut it in half. You want to reduce your cable bill by half and see if they'll work with you on doing that. Or say you want to go out to, you go to lunch every day at work and you go out, you eat lunch. Well, cut it in half. Go out only 2 days a week at work. Go out for lunch only 2 days a week. And the other, brown bag it. Now, I used to fix my own cars. That was after I used to pay to have my cars fixed. And then one day I realized, why don't I fix my own cars? So I started fixing my own cars. And people have the luxury today of having all kinds of information on fixing their own car on YouTube. I didn't have YouTube back then. I had to go to the library and read books on how to do things. But there's many things that you can fix on your car. You can do it yourself and use YouTube for instruction. You can save a lot of money and save it towards getting out of debt. So I'm just pointing out that there's a method you can use that I use and I talk about on my channel here is the cut it in half diet. Well, apply that to the cut it in half get out of debt method. Whatever you have is discretionary spending, cut it in half. And don't spend it someplace else. Apply it towards your debt.